Godzilla X Kong is a disaster, a beautiful disaster of a film. And here are my thoughts. So Godzilla X Kong was released last week, and we finally had a chance to watch it on Saturday. Let's go ahead and start off with the humans in the story. Dr. Andrews was okay. I enjoyed her character when it comes to the daughter and mother relationship that she built with Gia. Gia was a big surprise in how important she was to the story, and I like that addition. Now, Bernie, I actually didn't like in this film, and I'm kind of sad about that because I really enjoyed him in Godzilla vs. Kong, but for some reason, just didn't like his humor, and he was more of a crybaby in this movie for me. I don't know, it was kind of sad, man, because I like him. I really do. Now, Trapper was a surprise character for me. I love the humor that he brought to the screen, the music that he was playing, and the upgrades that he had for Kong. Now let's go ahead and talk about the stars of the film, the monsters. And I gotta be honest, Godzilla was the side character of this movie. Now, don't get me wrong, every time he was on the big screen, he was kicking some kaiju ass. But when it comes to the building of the story, Godzilla wasn't really it. And it was kind of sad to see that Godzilla was a side character to the film. But overall, Godzilla was still amazing anytime he showed up on the big screen. Scar King is probably the biggest disappointment of the film. I feel like the commercials did a better job showing off how dominant he was than they did in the movie. I wish we could have seen some flashbacks and why Scar King was feared and how he was able to get Shimu under his control. And overall, he was okay of a villain. It just didn't seem he was it. The way they were hyping him up and making it seem like he was like the most feared kaiju they have seen on the big screen, and he just wasn't it for me. And it's kind of sad because I was really hyped for this character. Shimo didn't have a lot of screen time, but she was awesome every time she was on screen fighting with Godzilla, Kong, or showing off her ice powers. Zuko, aka Baby Kong, was a big surprise for me, and I really enjoyed the interactions that he had with Kong and the little adventure they had in the film. Now let's go ahead and talk about the star of the film, and that was Kong. He was the heart of the story. This movie was pretty much Kong featuring Godzilla. And to be honest, I had no problem with that. Watching him adventure out in Hollow Earth with Zuko was hilarious. I love their interactions. Kong's fight scenes were amazing. You could tell the writers really wanted to show the audience that Kong can hold his own. And he seriously brought the pain with each fight he was in. And I really love the upgrades that they gave him in the film. And there was one thing I really loved watching in this movie, and it was watching Kong's expressions. You could tell when he was sad, you could tell when he was happy, and he was really the heart of the film. I mean, there was multiple scenes in this film where they zoomed into Kong's face, and you could see him smirking to Zuko, kind of saying what's up to Godzilla with a little smirk, and I loved every second of it. I wanted to see more of that. Now, if you're a Kong fan, you're gonna love this film, and if you weren't before, you will after watching this. And believe me, I'm a Godzilla fan, and I wanted to see more of him, but I really did enjoy everything they did for Kong. Overall, this movie was a beautiful disaster that I truly enjoyed watching with my family, even with my daughter, who's 8 years old. I would look to my left, and every time Godzilla or Kong or Zuko popped up on the screen, she had this big old smile on her face. She was holding on to my hands, and that just makes it the best experience of all time, because that's how I felt when I used to watch the old Godzilla films with my dad. Overall, Godzilla X Kong is nowhere near perfect, but it is perfect to my eyes when it comes to a Kong and Godzilla film. So I will tell you this, it is a must-watch movie, and you got to watch it on the biggest screen possible. So don't miss out, go watch in the theaters with people you love, and have a great time. But those are my final thoughts of Godzilla X Kong. Let me know in the comment section if you already watched the film, and how did you feel about it? Did you enjoy it? Did you not? Tell me in the comment section, and let's go and talk it out. And remember, if you want more content just like this, drop a like, subscribe, and have that bell on for your shiny bald friend. I'll catch you in the next one. You guys take care. Much love. Peace out.